Yo, so I just got off work. Like, I'm literally so pumped about this package arriving in my house. I can't even wait to get home to film the video. Let's go! Hey guys, it's me again. I'm just so excited for what I'm about to receive. Have you ever been on a first date, or that feeling you get when you go on your first date? Like, that's how I feel. I have butterflies right now for this package. I have I'm getting emotionally attached to this package. All right, so have you ever ordered a package, got the tracking information, and literally watched it hour by hour by hour update to see exactly where your stuff was at? That's how I felt today at work. All right, so I got some Electro Voice speakers in the mail today. I'm gonna pop these boxes open and I'm gonna tell you why I went with Electro Voice over multiple other brands that are on the market right now. Let's jump into it. So I'm gonna take this boy, you read me? Do one of these right here. Actually, cut away from yourself. Okay, bust it open. It's a box inside of a box. Let's keep trucking. Yo, really good major key. Hold on to these silica packets. You throw them inside of your crate. I still use a crate for like cords and stuff, or a duffel bag inside your backpack, inside your mixer flight cases, turntable flight cases. These are super, super handy, bro. Hold on to these. All right, y'all. Now that we've got the speakers unboxed, let's take a look at what the money that I spent got me. First off, I'm gonna let you know that anytime you go to buy new equipment, whether it's speakers, a mixer, turntables, a controller, whatever it is, always set yourself a budget. The budget for me was $25 to $3,000. Okay, $2,500 to $3,000 is what I wanted to spend, or was willing to spend, to get myself a good, hardworking mule system. Second, after setting yourself a budget, obviously look within that budget. You can look a little below, a little above, just to see if a couple $100 extra is going to get you something way more than your budget. So if my budget is $3,000, but there's a system that's $3,500, and that $500 extra is going to get me 2 subs, or another speaker, or it's going to give you more power, more output. It's going to go a farther distance. It's going to be a bigger speaker, whether a 12 or a 15. Am I willing to spend the extra money to get me this or that or this, or am I good with what my budget allows? So after you look within your budget, what you want to do is you want to compare within your budget. I have been comparing, I have been researching, I have been Googling and Facebooking, Instagramming, and going on the websites of these competitors for the past year, maybe year and a half. So a few brands in my price range were JBL, Electro Voice, obviously, QSC, Mackie. There's so many out there. But I knew that I wanted something that was a household name, okay? And I wanted something that was going to give me the most bang for my buck. I didn't want to just your run-of-the-mill, bottom-of-the-line DJ setup, okay? I've had speaker setup, excuse me. I've had a few of those, and I want something. I'm going to invest my money into something that's going to last me for a long time. Behringer gets kind of a bad rap because they're not the absolute best quality out there, okay? But I can attest to at least the speakers that I had, that they have lasted me from 2009 until now, okay? And I bought in another pair in between that time, because the speakers that I bought in 2009, I was going to a gig a couple years back, probably about 3-4 years ago, and I had all my equipment in the back of my truck, all right? And I'm driving, smashing, mobbing, okay? Cool. Hot summer day, not a cloud in sight. Out of nowhere, I get hit with the monsoon, okay? If you don't know what a monsoon is, go check out my last gig log, okay? Go to my YouTube channel, the gig log. I got caught in a storm. That is a monsoon. Now, I got caught in a monsoon. All right, I pulled over. I'm throwing like tarps over the back of my truck. I'm throwing my stuff in garbage bags, okay? Like, you know, you gotta just stay war ready out here in Arizona, right? You know what I'm saying? So I throw my stuff in garbage bags. I get to my gig and I pull all my equipment out, right? Get it under the covered patio area. And my speakers, where you plug in the power cable, literally was overflowing with water. Like water was coming out of it, and I was like, what is going on, bro? Like, why is this happening? What in the world? Just done. I could not use these speakers. I couldn't use them. They were water damaged. Luckily, the place where I was DJing, they had an indoor house system, so I just plugged into that and I played through their house, right? Not like their literal house, but like the bar that I was at, okay? So I played through that, whatever. They paid me the cash. I threw my money in the bank and instantly bought a brand new set of speakers, okay? And I kind of went with just what was in my budget, right, of 800 bucks. And I got these two Behringer speakers, the B215Ds, and I bought them, and they came, and they're still good speakers. They work good, but it was time for me to beef up my sound a little bit. I can attest to Behringer because those speakers that got water damaged, when I got them home, I just threw them in my garage and said, you know what, man, it's a lost cause. I'm not even gonna worry about it, whatever. And a couple weeks had gone by. I had gotten my new speakers, right? And I had set up my studio in my house. And I was like, man, I don't want to have to set up and tear down my new speakers every time. Let's just throw the old ones in there, even if they sound like garbage. At least there's something that I can hear through, right? I threw them in there and they were crystal clear, man. I let them dry up super good. I plugged them into my home studio, and now I use one of them for a monitor whenever I go on the road. Whenever I do gigs at weddings or at bars or anywhere, I take that with me so I can have a monitor, okay? So I can attest that if you take care of your equipment will last you. Back to the Electro Voice, that's why you're here. So I bought these speakers right here because these were the best fit in my budget. So I set myself a budget, $2,500 to $3,000. I found these within my budget, and after I found these within my budget and a couple others within my budget, I started comparing. Okay, what am I getting for this price? Okay, what am I getting for that price? Okay, if I upgrade from a 12-inch speaker to a 15-inch speaker, how much more is it gonna cost me? How much more am I gonna get? How much more bang for my buck am I getting? Now, I don't want you to think that I'm like, oh, cheapo, like, you know, spend, you know, the least amount of spot. Not at all, man. If there's any new DJs that are watching this video right now, if there's anybody that have just gotten into the DJ game that is watching this video right now, DJing, I'm gonna give you the best piece of advice that I can give you right now. DJing is a money pit. It's a black hole of money. From the moment that you start DJing, from the moment that you say, I'm out, I can't handle this no more, you're gonna be spending money, trust me. Now, if you're just a hobby DJ and you're in your bedroom and you're cutting and scratching and chopping and mixing and blending and all that fun stuff, you're probably not gonna spend a lot of money because you're not out on the road constantly, or you're not throwing stuff in the back of your truck or your van, or in my case, a Chevy Cavalier. A couple years ago, I was literally everything in a Chevy Cavalier, bro. Just picture that, okay? You don't know what a Chevy Cavalier is? Google it. Anyway, you're not constantly throwing stuff in the back of your car, so you don't have to really worry about too much handling issues, right? Stuff being moved around, messed around, dropped, all that fun stuff. Now, if you are thinking about going from a bedroom hobby DJ to like a mobile DJ, a backyard party DJ, a club DJ, any type of DJ that is mobile, that is moving, that's going from here to there, and you have to transport equipment, you are going to spend money, okay? There's people that come up to you and they're drinking and they're like, oh, yeah, boom, and they're dropping stuff, spilling stuff. People are stepping on your cords. It is a money pit, okay? I just want you to know that. I just want you to understand that before we go any further in this video. Within my budget, I checked around, am I gonna get the most bang for my buck, okay? Now, it was between the Electro Voice EKX series, which is what I purchased, QSC 181, the sub, I think it's a KW or the K181, the sub, and the QSC K12s. So that bundle or this bundle, okay? Now, right off the bat, the sub, it costs way more than this sub. I think it costs like $300 or $400 more than this sub does. But there are some perks for spending that money. The QSC sub out of the box, you got a 5-year warranty, okay? This one, I think it's only a 1 or a 2-year limited warranty through Electro Voice, which is fine, that's okay. I don't really worry about this thing giving out. But 3 more years, was it worth the $300 or $400 that I was spending? I ended up going with Electro Voice because they fit within my budget, and I had, you know, talked to a couple of my buddies. I had done research. I had really gotten all my ducks in a row, man, to know that, hey, this amount of money that I'm spending is going to be worth it, and I'm not going to be like, oh man, I should have did this or I should have did that. I felt completely and totally comfortable spending the money on this equipment. I went through Z-Sound to get this equipment. Okay, you can go through PSSL.com, ProSoundStageandLighting.com. You can go through a Sweetwater, American Music Supply. I think ADJ, I'm not sure if ADJ has speakers, I don't really know. But anyway, there's so many different websites out there. I decided to go through Z-Sound because Z-Sound, among many others, offers you a pay-as-you-play type of deal, okay? So what that means is that, hey, instead of spending $3,000 right now, you can break up that $3,000 into 12, 6, 8, 4 payments, and you can literally get your equipment and play and gig and make this money as you're paying them, right? So that's what I did. Z-Sound does really good with that. I know American Music Supply does it as well. PSSL, I believe, does it as well, and Sweetwater. Those are just some things to look for when you're going to get your new system. For $3,000, a little under actually, I think it was like 28 and change, I got 2 12-inch tops, and I got 1 18-inch sub. I got all the cables, XLR cables, power cables, all that fun stuff, everything that I need to plug and play and go. One important thing that I'm gonna show you at the end of the video, I bought, and I highly suggest that you buy this each and every single time that you buy new speakers. The thing that I really liked about the Electro Voice speaker was the fact that it had the digital display on the back. I'm not going to go into it. There's too many videos on YouTube that tell you and walk you through and show you everything. It's got RCA inputs on the back, so you can literally just plug a phone right into this thing, plug a microphone right into this thing, and boom, play a little bit of background music while people are talking, maybe a wedding ceremony. Who knows, man? I don't know. I haven't used them yet, but I'm excited to because there's so much fun stuff in these Electro Voice speakers. I'm not paid by Electro Voice. I don't work for them. They didn't pay me to make this video. I'm here for you and you in the back to give you some information to help you out, so that way when you're going to get into the DJ biz, or you're getting further into it, or you're looking to buy a new system or your first system, you know how to do it, and you know not the right way, but you know the way that I go about doing it, okay? There's more than one way to skin a goat. I went with Electro Voice because it was cost effective for me. I was getting the most bang for my buck, and I'm really excited to see what this system can do. All right, fam, check this out. This is where I give you probably one of the best pieces of advice when it comes to purchasing your new system, all right? You already know what you want to buy. You've already got your budget set. You've price matched within your budget, okay? You've looked around, you've shopped around, you've done the research. You know what you want to get. You go and you buy this system. It's in your cart, ready to go. You're getting ready to sign. Your credit card information is in there already. You've already put your address on there. But wait. Hold up. Before you click buy, there's one thing that you did not put in your cart. There's one thing that you didn't put in your cart that you need to put inside of your cart. I don't care if you got to restart the whole adding process of the speakers, the cables, the stands, the sub. Do it all again, because this is crucial. I highly suggest that you get speaker covers. Speaker covers, bro. Okay, whether they are the brand of the speaker that you use or they are an off-brand, get yourself some speaker covers. And here's why. I had to take y'all off the tripod for this one, boy. Check it out. This is why you get speaker covers. This speaker is a 4-year-old speaker, okay? Do you see the grill on that speaker? You see all those little chip marks and all those little bumps and scrapes and scratches and all that nasty looking stuff? You show up to a wedding, okay? And the DJ got some speakers looking like this, a little crummy, a little crusty looking, that might hurt some people's image, okay? Now, I know, you're saying, Havik, how did you let it get this bad? Havik, how did you this? Boo, 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 wah, 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 do, do, do. I know, okay? I was young, I was dumb. You live and you learn. All right, you live and you learn. But honestly, anytime that you go to buy some new speakers, get yourself some speaker covers so this doesn't happen. Look at that sub, baby. I'm ready to rock this thing, boy. Yay! This one, on the other hand, is just lightly used. So remember, in the DJ game, your image is a lot of the times what you have to go on. Okay, your first impression is what you have to go on. So if you see that, or that people see that, they may be like, man, this guy just doesn't care. And it could hurt your image. Luckily for me, my personality and my attitude make up for some beat up, scratched up speakers. So 4-year-old speakers, get yourself some covers for your speakers, please. These are my first set of speakers ever. Okay, Behringers again. They still work. They're still solid. They sound great. I mean, I wouldn't say great. They have sound coming out of them. But look at this, man. Dinged up, scraped up, scratched up, terrible. This is like bented. That's not even a word, man. This thing is bent in. Okay, I don't know if y'all can tell. Okay, see, it's not supposed to go in like that. Okay, it's not supposed to go in like that. You see the curvature on that thing? It's not supposed to look like that, bro. It's supposed to pop out. It's got dings, scrapes, scratches, everything. It's crazy. Okay, these things are bad. Get yourself some speaker covers, please. Padded speaker covers. They come for the brands. They come generic. Man, hit up your grandma. Tell her to make you some if you got to, boy. These are the speakers right here that went through that crazy flood. Or that crazy monsoon rainstorm, and I've had these speakers since 2008. 2008, y'all. It's 2017. These are almost 10-year-old speakers. They're still rocking. They still sound okay. But had I had some speaker covers for them, they would probably look a lot better, and they probably wouldn't be water damaged because I had some speaker covers on them. Yeah. Hello. Welcome back. So with all of that being said, I'm not trying to get you to buy Electro Voice. I'm not trying to get you to buy Behringer, although they are a pretty good entry-level DJ speaker if you take care of them. All I'm trying to do is simply offer you a little bit of information, a little bit of knowledge that I've gained over the umpteen years that I have been a disc jockey. No, but in all realness, man, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the thumbs up button. It really shows me that you guys appreciate the content. If you have any questions, man, drop them in the comments below, okay? Or you can go to my Instagram or my Facebook and hit me up there. You'll probably get a quicker response. But I hope you enjoyed it, man. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all of the content that your boy's pushing out. I got a gig log literally tomorrow. I just got these in today, man. God is always good, y'all. I just got them in today, so I can use them tomorrow for the gig log. So stay tuned for that. You're gonna see a live action performance with these things. I'm gonna tell you what I think about them, first thoughts, all of that fun stuff after my gig log tomorrow. But yeah, I hope you like it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. You guys are awesome, man. Hey, and remember, whether you're DJing for 200, or 2,000 people, give your best performance every single time, because you never know who's watching. It's your boy Havik. I'm out. Salute. Peace.